My name is Donald Johnson, and I had the anterior hip replacement surgery. Well, my lifestyle has always been active. I've always been involved in athletics and boating and softball, and got to a point where I just couldn't do those things anymore or as well as I would have liked to. And when I finally realized that I had some knee problems, I thought it was muscular at first, but after significant issues, I learned that it was a hip problem, and I knew that I needed to go in and have that replaced as soon as possible. So that would improve my lifestyle. As my lifestyle began to deteriorate, more and more things became difficult to accomplish, and I realized then that I probably needed something. I didn't know what, but I needed some help. As my lifestyle began to deteriorate, more and more things became difficult to accomplish, and I realized then that I probably needed something. I didn't know what, but I needed some help. I stumbled upon a neighbor of mine. We were talking about hip replacements. She had one and mentioned to me about this anterior approach hip replacement. I researched it on the internet. I did some other research. I called around and asked people that I know that have had hip replacements, and it was very interesting to me. So I scheduled an appointment and went in to see Dr. Cook to see what, if anything, could be done or needed to be done, and I was quite pleased at the fact that I went there. I finally scheduled an appointment to go in for the surgery. It was December 19th of 2012, and it was an overnight procedure. I just stayed one night in the hospital. My wife was able to stay with me in the room. The surgical center was great. And the next day I was walking around in the hospital. That was a requirement, which was great. I was out of there by noon, and I came home. During that first week, I was on a walker for about a week, and I actually picked up a cane. I thought I might need that. I ended up using the cane for one day, and then after that I was just moving about on my own. What was extremely helpful was the fact that my physical therapist came to the house, gave me all the exercises to do, taught me how to do them, and I did those religiously, and that turned out to be a great thing because the recovery was a lot faster. I was out on the softball field again, which is something that I've always liked to do. Was able to actually run and had some lateral movement, which I did not have before. And so that was really a lot of, that was great as far as I'm concerned. I'm able to get around the house, I'm able to get around the property, I'm able to get in and out of the car without any issues. And overall, my lifestyle has just improved tremendously thanks to Dr. DeCook. And I'm thankful that I had the anterior incision because the recovery period was so much faster. I know others who have had hip replacements, many others as a matter of fact. The recovery period was quite a bit longer, and I'm glad I had the anterior incision.